So today with my brother-in-law, he's also a guide, we decided to visit the area of the Dead Sea. Our first stop was at sea level. The Dead Sea area is about 1,300 feet below sea level. We're right now located in the area of the Judean desert of the preparation, where Jesus spent 40 days and 40 nights after baptism, and where he was tempted by the devil. So we'll continue.
Friends, we're breaking the Jerusalem bagel. This is the best breakfast you can ever have. You break the bread, the bagel, and you put some hyssop. This is also very traditional hyssop. We have eggs. You can eat it with eggs and cream cheese. And
for those of you who have been here, I'm pretty sure you remember how busy this site is. The whole parking lot today is empty, while usually it's full of buses. We will now enter the site and have a quick tour. So we've just entered the site, looking for a place with shade to give an introduction about the Essenes, about the importance of the site. It's actually a khirbe, an archaeological site that people did not care about up until the 20th century, when the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered.
personally, I usually do not climb up to the cave, but pretty hyped up. Plus, folks, we're here at by the Dead Sea. Usually it's pretty warmer by the Dead Sea.
Over here you can see cave number 1, cave number 2, and over there cave number 3. The scrolls were found in different caves. Members of the community hid the scrolls in caves to make sure that nothing will happen to them during the Great Revolt. Let's not forget that the Great Revolt ended up with destroying Jerusalem in the year 70 AD.
So friends, we're gonna be getting as close as we can up to the caves. You can see a family hiking. What a beautiful day to hike.
Right now I'm walking in the aqueduct that brought water to the community.
And what's interesting, folks, if you see those two mountains, the people, the Essenes that used to live here, placed a dam in between those two mountains. So when it rains up in Jerusalem, flash flood happens, the water will be directed down to the Dead Sea. So they placed a dam and they brought water down to the community through this aqueduct. As you can see,
this town existed in the First Temple period and was known as Schacha. The watchtower you see over there dates back to the first temple period. We know from the scripture that King Uzziah fortified and built cisterns in many places in the Judean wilderness. Another mikveh can be seen over here. A huge water cistern can be seen over here that dates as well back to the first temple period. So this is the dining room where members used to have breakfast and supper. After supper they usually used to write the scrolls. And about 150 to 250 lived in the community.
Only males, by the way.
Only males, yes.
And how did we know that only males?
How did we know that only males?
Archaeologists found a dirty kitchen.
Okay, so we're looking now at cave number 4, where most of the scrolls were found. More than 500 pieces were found in this cave. And by the way, it's the closest cave to the community, to the administrative center of the Essenes. The Essenes were a sect in the Second Temple period that left Jerusalem because they did not like the corruption of the priesthood and started living in different areas in the Judean desert. That's the Dead Sea over there, and on the other side, the Hashemite kingdom of Jordan. Over here you can see the staircase of a ritual bath during the excavations that took place here in the 40s, 50s and 60s. Dozens of ritual baths were found. If you look closer, you'll be able to see the line they used to separate between those who were going in and those who were coming out. Members of the community had very strict rules regarding purification. They used to go to the ritual bath before meals and after meals, and before writing the scrolls and after writing the scrolls.